Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the Buzzcut. This is a unique variant of the Grendel. You will get this from Neon Tactical in Neon City, located in Neon, ironically enough. You will also be able to buy the Boom Boom Unique Shotgun from the same place, so if you're buying one, that's where you get the other. That is the only place you will get this weapon. It will not randomly drop anywhere else. The Grendel obviously will drop all over the place, but you will not get this one. It is totally unique to that one shop. The stats are pretty much the same as the Grendel for the most part. The most significant alteration is obviously it's a blue weapon, so we get a trait. In this case, Rapid, which is a 25% increase in attack speed. So you just blow through the rounds a bit faster. And of course, unlike most of your white weapons, this comes with mods already installed. This is 6 out of the 8 mods used. A short barrel, laser sight, reflex sight, compensator, armor piercing rounds, and high velocity, all ready to go. So you're basically buying the setup weapon. You can obviously change those if you want to. We'll go through the options in a second. But you could literally just buy this for I think it's about 8,000 or 9,000 credits, and you're good to go. You've got some add-ons ready to go that will make this weapon more profitable, in my opinion, than buying a standard Grendel, even an advanced Grendel. I think the damage would be exactly the same. Most of the advanced weapons seem to have the same base damage as their blue or even legendary counterparts, so it all comes down to traits and mods installed. So we'll go through the mods that we can put on this thing. It's right at the bottom of my list.
Yeah. What?
So for the barrel, we've got the short barrel already installed. We can fit the long barrel, which gives us obviously longer range and improved accuracy. The stabilizing barrel, which gives us a little bit of accuracy but increases the range. It also helps with recoil control and aiming down the sight speed when standing still. Your standard barrel returns it all back to its base stats. And the tech barrel, which greatly increases accuracy, recoil control and range, but at the cost of aiming down the sight speed. So if you're one that likes to aim down the sights, probably not an idea to consider this unless you're desperate for the accuracy and range, and it is a significant range increase, but that's totally up to you. Your laser
Get it over with.
is your standard 3 options. You get your laser sight, which is already installed. You can take it off if you want, but that would just be silly. You're losing accuracy for no reason. Or you can fit the recon laser, which is a teeny tiny upgrade, but apparently it does greatly increase accuracy. So,
me for a reason.
oh, and it marks enemies while aiming. And the other one, the standard laser sight doesn't. So if you want enemies marked, go for the recon sight. Optics, you get the reflex sight installed, pretty decent one. You could return it back to its iron sights if you wanted, or you can fit a ×2 magnification short scope, which will improve your accuracy and give you a very zoomed in view. Personal preference, I would probably stick with a reflex sight. For your muzzle, we got the compensator installed. You can swap that for the muzzle brake, which gives us a little bit more accuracy. You can remove it altogether, silly idea. Or you can fit a suppressor, which could be worth it. You lose range, but you get a lot more accuracy, and you're obviously silent. So you can sneak around a lot more, and this could be a good weapon to sneak around with because you can unload quickly, and with a suppressor it would be almost silent. Something to consider. For your grip and stock, 2 options. You get your standard grip, or you can swap that out for a tactical grip, which increases aim down sight speed and reload speed and stability. Could well be worth it. Magazine and battery. Armor piercing rounds come as standard. You could replace that with a standard magazine, which takes it off. I wouldn't do that. The white hot rounds are an interesting one. You lose about 2 points of physical damage, but you gain 1.7 energy damage on top of your physical damage. So, and also a burn effect can be applied, so that one might be worth it. The fact that you can have your standard damage plus burn damage could actually outweigh the armor penetration. So entirely up to you which way you'd want to go with that.
If you have something to say, get it over with.
Internal, we have 3 options. You can have no mod at all, high velocity, which is already installed, or you can go with high powered, which increases the damage done, so you ramp up your damage by about 3 or 4 points. But you do lose a bit of accuracy and range by opting for high power.
Better be good.
I would probably go with high power, but that's again personal preference. And the last one, which is receiver, you get the fully automatic already installed, so hold the button down and go nuts.
This better be important.
Semi-automatic,
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
it makes it a single fire basically, but it does increase the damage massively. Fully automatic, you're doing 24 points of damage. With semi-automatic, you're doing 88. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. I would definitely put the semi-automatic on there. Burst fire, it fires 4 rounds each time you press the trigger. If you wanted a little bit more control but keep the damage down, but honestly, semi-automatic would probably be the best way to go for this weapon, especially if you were hitting the suppressor and sneaking around. You'd take them down so much faster. I'm not going to change any of the options. This is literally as I bought it from the shop, but there you go. You've got my opinions on what I would put on there if I was using this as a primary weapon. Let's get out of my ship.
Yeah.
And into the abandoned weapon station that we're at. Don't know on the level of the mobs. We will see that when we get there. Wow, they know I'm here. So, there's your sight view, no magnification, but it's got a good red dot to it. But that's nearly a full clip to take down one mob. Not hugely impressive, but I do like the rate of fire. It's satisfying to actually to fire with, I'll give it that. Should have gone over this. I am level 109, so compare that against some of the levels that we're dealing with here. Before we go much further, we'll just do the talent points. This is a ballistic weapon, 1 point in ballistics, so I get 10% increase. I have rifle certification, so I get 10% more. 2 points in targeting, so I get hip fire, accuracy and range, and I will get enemies marked within 50 meters that hit me. And I've got 2 points in reloading, so my weapons will reload 30% faster. Other than that, nothing else doing. So compare my talents to yours when you're watching this video. Not hugely impressive, to be honest. You're going to spend a lot of ammunition clearing a place out if you're just using this straight off the bat. The options that we went through, definite. Do the upgrades before you use this. Once again, with a lot of weapons that I'm running into that was late, they are terrible against machines.
System failure. Catastrophic
you are going to use this weapon, you are going to burn through ammunition, so make sure you bring a lot. Because you are going to use hundreds of rounds to get anywhere at all. I don't think I was particularly impressed with the Grendel when I did it. Well, a while ago now. Without the upgraded modifications, I would list this weapon in the exact same category. It's not good. It's not bad, but it has flaws. It's weak. It's got a small standard magazine. And the fact that you just burn through so much trying to get anywhere is just a pain. There are more cost-effective and better options available that will do the job far more efficiently than this one. It looks nice, I'll give it that. The black effect, it does improve it, but as a base weapon, no. Would be my simple outcome to this. Just don't. If you are going to, then upgrade. Absolutely upgrade. I've been damaged quite heavily here trying to get through this one. It's not been well. It's not gone well. We have used, I think, 1,000 rounds, and we've only taken down a handful of enemies, and they're not even really close to my level. Oops, wrong weapon. Ignore that. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. What weapon was I using? That's not good. Can't remember what weapon I was using. Wasn't it? The Buzzcut. Yeah. Too many weapons. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to try and get our way out of here without getting shot to hell. Which is no easy feat. We're gonna need cover. So we can't do what we normally do, which is just charge through and lay waste to them, because we're showcasing a substandard weapon. Isn't that nice? Oh dear. You're there. Hits from over there too. Come on, stick your head out. Oh dear. Really bad. Lost him now. There's a lot of rounds going down. Slow, weak, needs serious upgrading. I know I keep repeating it, but it shouldn't be this way, but a lot of weapons are like that. There's not a great deal you can do about it. You just gotta make do with what you got. This has the potential to be better, like I say, if you can upgrade it and raise the damage, but for the most part I'm not going to say that this is worth running out and buying, unless of course you really like the Grendel. If you really like the Grendel, then definitely go for this, because it's just a better upgrade. I mean, yes, you can get the Grendel for free all over the place. Thank you very much for the other weapon. But this one does give you a few other toys to play with right from the start, so that's something to consider. But they've lost sight of me for now, so I will stop here. So yeah, that's the Buzzcut. Personal opinion would be give it a miss. Unbiased opinion would be give it a go, but make sure that you've got all the materials to give it a decent upgrade. Once you can get the damage up to the 80 marker, 88 marker, and you fit on a few other bits and pieces, I think a suppressor would probably be really helpful with this one. I think it could be a standard weapon, and not an advanced weapon, not a really heavy hitting weapon, but I think it could do okay in certain circumstances. There. I think that's about as unbiased as I can be. So we will wrap that one up there. Thank you all for watching. I'm sure a lot of you will probably disagree with what I've said and will come to the Buzzcut or the Grendel's defense heavily, and that is absolutely fine. Personal opinions count for everything when playing games. Everybody plays differently. These are just my personal opinions. If you like this video, thumbs up would be hugely appreciated. Please consider subscribing. Plenty more content to come from me, both on Starfield and a few other games that are coming up down the line. Big thank you to all my current subscribers, 40 or 41 at time of recording, I think. I would really love to hit 50 and more, obviously, but 50 is I'm really close to 50. I'd love to see it. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Videos coming out at least one every day, possibly two, depending on what it is I'm doing. And other than that, all I can say again is thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.